Well, fellas, you guys start the second half 0 for 14 and go 8 minutes and 37 seconds without a field goal, and you still win. Explain it.
It's the culture here this year, I think. I think with these past few wins and how they feel, now we feel like we're supposed to win. We feel like every game we go in that they're supposed to lose and we're supposed to win. So we always have that mentality and just never give up. Really, we play a lot harder this year. Play a lot harder on defense. Everybody's up tempo, so that definitely helps on the other end.
What went through your head on that drive? Was you went to the basket right there at the end?
Well, Coach Brady always on me about finishing at the rim, so I just really tried to just jump as high as I could, go into his body, and just focus on finishing. So it's kind of what we do every day.
Sean, your game has kind of changed lately. I mean, you seem to pass more, you seem to drive more. You just seem like a different player than even starting the season. What is it?
Well, I just think lately my jump shot hasn't been on, so therefore I have to find other ways. I mean, I consider myself a complete player. I find other ways to score, other ways to help my team. So I feel like right now, since my jump shot isn't on, I have to drive the basket, help my team, play hard defense. So I feel like that's my role this year.
What was going on just to start the second half? Do you feel like you guys got good shots that just wouldn't go in, or why do you think it was such a struggle?
I don't think it was too much of a confidence thing. I just think simply shots weren't falling. I kind of got frustrated. Personally, I kind of got frustrated there when I was kind of turning the ball over, one-handed shots. But coach had to push me. You know what I'm saying? I just stuck with it. Kept our confidence. That's all it was. We just kept our confidence. We were able to go ahead and stick it out.
It was physical at times, and sometimes, well, things didn't work out as well as you'd like them to, officiating-wise. But you guys were able to keep your composure. There was a couple times you could tell there was some frustrations and whatnot, but just as physical, as frustrating, as tight as this game ended up being, just what does that mean to you guys? I mean, it seems like you guys have shown a lot more composure than maybe you would have in the past.
We also took this as a personal challenge because last year they beat us 20 plus both times. So that was the key. That was one of our points of emphasis going into the game. So no matter how the game, we knew it was going to be physical. We knew they're a physical team, and we're a physical team this year. So we just have to keep our composure, like you say, and just work, like lock down at the end, be focused. Everybody's positive. Everybody's clapping on the bench. Coaches are more positive. So I think that helps out a lot.
Speaking of physical games, seem like, lately y'all been really ratcheting up especially on the defensive side of it. Tonight, I know it gets a little frustrating when, you're getting punished making a good defensive play. You're getting fouls. How'd y'all, what was the talk on the bench? I mean, to keep that composure and say, hey, let's just keep on doing what we're doing. It'll eventually come our way. I mean, what was y'all saying to each other?
I mean, literally everybody on the bench, all the coaches was just saying, stay in the game, keep your head in the game, keep your head in the game. Like, they know every time we put our head down, that's when they got to come shake us, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's all it was. Everybody just staying on us, just telling us to keep the confidence, stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even let us put our head, they didn't even let us think about losing. They didn't even let us, think about missing the next shot. That's all it was. They just kept us up, kept the bench stayed positive the whole game. So it helped us.
Sean, were you tempted to shoot a three-pointer there at the end?
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about it for 2 seconds, and then he closed out like really quick, so hard. So I instantly, out of reaction playing basketball, you try to drive by him, and then I kind of seen like a gap, and then I seen the big guy come over, so I just instantly just tried to jump and go to his body.
When you guys got in that situation, you had turned the ball over a couple times at the top of the key, looked like you were trying to feed it down low. Were you kind of hoping to get a chance, sort of redemption, like if you got the ball and with an opportunity, you were going to, try to make the most of it in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, if it came my way, I definitely was going to step up and make the play that my team needed. Whichever that is, it doesn't have to be scoring. It could have been anything, stopping my man on defense, getting a steal, getting a block, something. So definitely got down on myself, but I had to snap out of it real quick, knowing that there's still time left on the game, and it's a crucial game. We could definitely come back and win. So just try to keep my composure, keep my head in it.
Devin, you had a kind of a quiet start to the last game, but this game here, I mean, it just seemed like a couple baskets really got you going, and you kind of caught fire. Just talk about what you've seen and what led to this output of 25 points.
Well, in the second half, I don't know what was going through my head. I just started off terrible. So I mean, I was frustrated. Coach seen I was frustrated. You know what I'm saying? So it was a timeout, and he was just on me, like just going crazy on me, doing this, doing that, and I can't even lie, it fired me up. You know what I'm saying? So once I hit that first shot, I was like, all right, here we go. You know what I'm saying? I can get it going. So I mean, it was really just him getting on me, and then the bench just keeping everybody confident just got me going.
It seems like you guys have been getting one of the guys that's really stood out here recently is Nam. I mean, you've been getting some contributions from him on the interior with, you know, Anthony out and having some, you know, some slow starts and whatnot. Talk a little bit about some of these other guys that are stepping up, particularly Nam.
Unfortunately, we had, you know, losses early in the season, so therefore we had people that have no choice but to step up, kind of in a sense. But yeah, there's been times during early in the year where people kind of like out of it a little bit, but coach always tells them to stick with it, stick with it, stick with it, stick with it, and that's what they're doing. Nam's stepping up a lot. Fred's playing good minutes, and most people would never think that Josh Pierre is one of our guys, but he contributes everywhere on the court. Even if he's on the bench, he's the one that most talks everybody up on the court, on the bench, in the locker room, everything. So he's a big part of our team.
You guys kind of have this us against the world mentality right now. I mean, with everything that you guys have been through, it's been challenging. I mean, and yet at the same time, you guys have managed to battle back and be 8-7 overall. But more importantly, you're now 4-0 in conference. Just that mentality that you guys have kind of come together and maybe decided, you know, maybe it is you guys against the world.
I just say, of course it's us against the world. Come on now, we only got 9 people, you know what I'm saying? Everybody expecting us to lose. It's us against the world regardless. But I just felt like once we had that 2-0 spark on the road, that just made us want to win even more. You know what I'm saying? We felt like we could beat anybody after that win against South Alabama. So that's all it was, just a confidence pickup, you know. So yeah.
Sean, we talked about offensively, kind of the change, but also defensively. I mean, you stepped up. First started the point guard, it seemed like all night long in his phase. The block at the end, which wasn't blocked, we saw the pictures and video of that. What's Coach asked of you defensively that's the biggest turnaround? I
feel like I want to be able to guard their best guard. I want to be the person that locks him down. Therefore, that's helps our team. So whatever I can do to help our team, you know, win or whatever needs of me, that's what I need. And I mean, I work on that all the time. Last year, it kind of wasn't one of my fortes, but kind of took me a year. Coach Brady was on me all year about all that, so it took me a year to eventually start liking. I like to play defense now. I like when I'm in their head and they're frustrated and they can't make the shot. Like, I like that. That makes me feel good. So.
Well, guys, I know you got the win, but I don't know if Coach Brady's going to let you guys off the hook. You let him get 69 points, 3 over.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
the win.
Yeah, that's our goal.
That's the goal.
All right, guys. All right, thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.